Thanks so much for coming. I appreciate it.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, David.
I'm going to unmute you all just for one little moment. There's people joining us from all over. Shelly's right here next to me. There's Shelly.
Hi, Shelly. Hi, Shelly. Hi,
But
Shelly.
I'm going to unmute everyone so that we can just give a little holler to each other from around the world. Give me one little second to do that. There it is. It's going to be noisy for a moment. Hey,
everybody, happy birthday, David.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
we should do this every day. This is fun.
David.
Okay. I can just sit here and look at everybody. Okay, I'm gonna mute you all. I don't know what all those sounds are, but it's so good. Okay, here we go. Mute all. Very good. So I want to say thank you to everyone for coming here. Oops, someone's still not muted. Let me see. Mute. There you go. You know, when we say happy birthday, honestly, on that specific day, I had very little to do with it. So I really think that birthdays are an honoring of our parents, but mostly our mother. Our dads had something to do with the process, but moms really did the whole big bunch of work. And, you know, as a funny story, I don't remember this. I was told the story because I was in the womb at the time. But my mother was at home and she went into labor, and my dad wasn't there that moment. My grandfather got in the car and he was so nervous. He started driving to the hospital, and he got so nervous he pulled in the wrong entrance. And my mother's water broke and she was in the car. She had to climb over a hedge and get into the hospital. So that was my entry, and I've been traveling ever since. Pretty much. That's what happened. I think that was the thing. But, you know, I truly appreciate everyone being here, but I want to take one little moment for all of us just quietly to honor your mom and go back to that day and everything our mothers had to go through, yeah, and be happy, yeah, that day was there, right? So just take a little moment, reflect on your mom. And I would say, even if someone doesn't know who their mother is, which is a possibility, right? You can just imagine that moment. We come into this earth. So happy birthday, which means happy to all of those moms that went through all that trouble to bring us into this planet, and then might have had second thoughts about it as we grew up. So I have a disclaimer before I begin this class, because there's going to be a little bit of a visualization, yeah, in the class. And during this visualization, I might take you out into nature. You could be in the forest. You could be in some tall grass. You might feel the sunshine on your body. So a couple of things. One is, in that tall grass, there are no bugs in this visualization. So if you don't like bugs, don't worry, there are none. This is like a special place. The grass is soft. Or if you're on the beach, you know, the sand is warm and the sun feels great, and there's no need for USB 40. Yeah, there's no need for sunscreen. There's no skin problems from being in the sun in this visualization. So you can just lie there and truly appreciate it. And what else? That's the main things. Just enjoy the relaxation, even if it seems like a place that normally would be like, ew, because I used to do these visualizations and I realized some people are lying in the grass going like, oh my God, there's bugs here. They're crawling on me. I don't like bugs. Or I'm lying here in the sand and I'm getting skin cancer right now in the sun. So none of those things happen in this visualization. Okay. It's just for like, you can let go. I'm going to begin this with some gentle stretching. So don't worry, it's nothing that requires a lot of energy. So you can just go to your mat and lie down on your mat and just enjoy the party. My gift to you. All right. So you're lying on your back. Bring your knees up to your chest to start with. And give yourself a big, loving hug. Like that person you haven't seen in a long while. Just hug those knees into your body. And just roll a little forward and back. Not huge amounts, just rolling up and back on your spine, unless that is uncomfortable at all. And then as you roll down onto your back again, release your legs and gently let them slide away until they're straight. Now raise just your right knee toward your chest and hug it in with your two hands. And now you use your left hand and just pull your right knee across to the side of your body, across to the opposite side, twisting round, just gently, a nice, easy stretch. Breathe. Just breathe into that. You're not worrying about depth or binding or anything like that. You're just stretching and breathing. Then return to the center. Once again, pull both knees into your chest. And now release the right foot down to the floor and straighten it and pull the left leg across your body using your right hand. And it's really just the weight of your arm that is pulling that leg across. It's not forcing. It should feel really nice. You're breathing deeply, but without force. More like a sound of the wind in a distant forest. And return that knee to the center. Give yourself a nice hug again, both knees up. So you have both knees in your chest. And now, if you wish, pull both knees off to one side for a few breaths and then the other side. If that's too much, then repeat the previous one. And then return to the center and roll the knees to the other side. Just stretching gently. And return to the center. Hug those two knees into your body. Then let the feet come down to the floor, sliding them away from your bum till the legs are straight. Place your right foot on top of the left. That would mean the right ankle is between the big toe and second toe of your left foot, just stacked on top. And now imagine those feet are like windscreen wipers. Just flip them side to side, just back and forth. Plop, 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 plop. And then change. Other foot on top. And just flip them side to side. Nice and easy. And then return both feet to the floor. Bend your right leg and place your right foot on top of your left thigh. And now that knee that's up in the air is your windscreen wiper. Just flip it side to side. Plop, plop, plop. One leg is straight, the other's bent. Just flipping it side to side. And then the center and other leg. Left leg's on top. You're just dropping the knee, one side, other side, flipping it over. And return to the center. Give yourself a hug, both knees coming up. Then let your arms come to the floor. And if it feels okay, both knees, one side and then the other side, just like tick tock, just rolling side to side. Return to the center. One more time, give yourself that big hug. Let your feet come down to the floor. Slide them away from your bum. And just let the legs roll out to the sides, relax. Now raise your right leg from the floor, only right leg. Both legs are straight now, they're on the floor. Right leg up just like a couple inches from the floor. Tighten from your foot, ankle, lower leg, knee, upper leg, hip. And now release and reverse. Hip, upper leg, knee, lower leg, ankle, foot. And the right leg floats down to the floor. And relax. No more effort. Both legs are straight on the floor, totally relaxed. Letting go. Now raise your left leg a tiny bit from the floor, beginning from the foot. Tighten the foot, ankle, lower leg, knee, upper leg, hip. Hold, and in reverse. Hip, upper leg, knee, lower leg, ankle, left foot relaxing, and the leg floats to the floor and melts away. No more effort. Both legs totally relaxed. Now we're going to do the same with the right arm. Just raise your right arm a little bit from the floor, not really high. One finger at a time, make a fist. And now tighten your fist, wrist, forearm, upper arm, shoulder. Hold. And in reverse, release from your shoulder, upper arm, lower arm. Let your fingers open one at a time like petals of a flower opening. And the right arm floats to the floor. And relax. No more effort. Now raise your left arm. One finger at a time, make a fist. Tighten your fist, wrist, forearm, upper arm, shoulder, hold. And try to release in reverse from shoulder, upper arm, lower arm, one finger at a time again. Fingers opening like petals of a flower. Let your left arm float back to the floor. and relax. No more effort. Now tighten your gluteal muscles and your abdominal muscles at the same time. So you push your low back into the floor. Hold. And release in reverse. Abs and gluteal muscles relax. Wow. The core of your body letting go. Raise your head a tiny bit from the floor. Turn it slowly to the right and then to the center and over to the left side and again to the center. Bring your chin up toward your chest. Now gently return your head to the floor and feel the muscles from your neck just relaxing. Now see how small you can make your face. Press your eyelids together, press your lips together. Now don't open your eyes, but raise your eyebrows, open your mouth and stick your tongue out and stretch your face. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And now retract your tongue into your mouth. Fill your cheeks with air like big balloons. And then release the air from your mouth with a sigh. Relaxed. Now, just in your mind's eye, without actually moving anything, I want you to imagine that there's this sensation, this relaxation beginning in your toes. It's as though the toes just begin to melt away, relax. And that relaxation, that sensation begins to move up through the body. And so you feel the balls of the feet also relaxing, softening. And the top of your foot, both feet, relaxing. Feel the arches of the feet softening, relaxing. Your heels and your ankles letting go. Till both feet totally relaxed. All those little muscles letting go. That relaxed sensation continues further, moving up from the ankles into your shins, the calf muscles. It's gentle and subtle, yet you feel this sensation taking over as it comes through. It's just this letting go and relaxing of those areas of the body. That relaxed sensation makes its way up into your knees. The joints relaxing, a little more space maybe. The kneecaps, the back of the knees softening. This relaxing sensation begins to move up further into the legs, the big muscles on the back of the leg, the hamstrings, those big muscles on the upper thighs, your quads. But now they don't need to be doing any work. They're just relaxing, letting go, softening. That relaxation moves all the way up into the groin, the pelvis, and the hips. Those regions of the body also letting go, relaxing, softening. Feel that relaxed sensation then way down by the sacrum begin to move up the spine slowly. The lowest regions of the spine and your back and the muscles on each side of the spine, relaxing. Imagine now that moves around toward your belly, your low belly also. So the central core, your waist, relaxed, letting go. That relaxation, that sensation moves further up your spine and along the ribs on your back, the mid and upper back, spreading across the ribs all the way across to the frontal part of the body, your solar plexus, your chest, all the way up to those collarbones. Now the back of the body, the shoulder blades, and your upper back until the entire torso. There's no more tension. No more effort. Nowhere else you need to be. Now that same relaxed sensation begins in the tips of your fingers of each hand. And as it begins to move through the fingers, so those fingers are just so relaxed, they're just melting away. There's more space in the joints of each finger. It moves up into your palm. The back of your hands relaxing, the front of the palm, the center of each palm, letting go. Feel the joints of your wrists relaxing, a little more space in the joints. And from the wrists moving up through the lower arms into your elbows, both on your inner arm and outer arms. Letting go. Feel that sensation traveling up now from the elbows through the upper arms, up to your shoulders, the joints of the shoulders. Tensions, tiredness, just dripping away. And that wonderful, relaxed feeling and sensation begins to flow across your upper shoulders toward your neck. Whatever tensions are there, you just feel them melting away, dripping away. Feel the back of your neck relaxing, those muscles that work so hard to keep our head up. Right now, they can let go. Feel that relaxed sensation move across the sides of your neck to the front of your neck and your throat. Now that relaxed sensation moves further up from the back of your neck to the base of your skull. It starts to wash up and over the back of your head. And up and over your scalp, relaxing. It moves all the way into your forehead, letting go, total relaxation. That sensation washes down the sides of your face. Your ears relax. Eyebrows relaxing. Your eyes letting go. Relaxing your nose. And your lips and your chin. And then the cheeks on the side of your face. Whatever tensions may have been there, just drip away. Until your whole body is relaxed. You're aware of the weight of your body with gravity caressing us and drawing us like a hug to the earth. And you can imagine the shape your body is making on the surface of the earth. An outline of your body there. But as you surrender further to gravity and relax, it's almost as though the earth beneath you also softens. And that shape becomes an indentation, like a soft mattress or a soft surface. It yields. You could imagine that shape like the shape our body may be if we were lying in a meadow with fresh, new, warm grass. Oh, it's a nice, beautiful day. You feel this natural, soft surface beneath. Yet you feel the warmth of the sun's rays on the surface of your body. Is it possible this is what it feels like to be a flower or a plant? rooted to the earth, yet receptive to the sun. Imagine the rays of the sun, the warmth of the sun, this energy. And you're able to soak it up, draw it deep into your body, to a cellular level, like a plant, like a flower, finding strength from the earth. It gaining energy from the sun. The sun does not discriminate. It shines freely upon all of us. The earth offers that same caress to everyone. So imagine you're this small plant rooted to the earth, drawing energy from the sun's rays. You begin to grow a bit taller, becoming a tree. What would that be like? Standing tall, limbs extended, feeling stable, rooted to the earth, but rising and growing and lifting. Within a tree, there's liquid water. That water moves up from the roots, drawing it from the earth, and draws it up through the trunk and way out into the tiniest tendrils and to the leaves. Identify with that fluid, that water rising up through the tree, extending out to the smallest and the largest of the leaves. And those leaves are drinking that energy from the sun and gaining power, energy, and life. And just as in nature, the leaves will also release moisture, tiny bits of water into the atmosphere. You can imagine now that you're like that, being released from this leaf and floating gently into the air. And this moisture becomes a cloud. You become one little drop, one little cellular part of this beautiful, wondrous shape in the sky, with an incredible view of the earth below. Total freedom flowing with the currents of air. Weightless, timeless, free. At some point, the cloud is so full with this nectar, this moisture, that it begins to release it in the form of crystalline drops of rain. And you are one of these drops floating toward the earth. And this rain cloud is above the sea, above the ocean. You float down and touch the surface of the ocean. And in that moment, you become one with the ocean. The entire essence of the ocean is present within the one drop. They're both unique and the same. The vastness, the knowledge, the power, the depth of the ocean. You become one with that essence. Our human bodies are mostly water. In this moment, we're one with the ocean. The same pure rays of light that we're feeding the plant also feed and enrich the ocean. The sun's rays filtering through the crystalline waters. So now not only do you feel that on the surface, but you feel it right through to the core of your body. This warm glow. This is prana, life force. There's a gentle wave coming through this water. And this wave starts this movement toward the shore. You become one with this wave gliding along, one with the ocean, but unique at the same time. Gliding effortlessly toward the shore. And just as waves in the ocean reach the shore, you too, from the ocean, wash up onto the beautiful, pristine beach. Pure white, soft sand. Returned to the earth. Once again, feeling your unique shape and the indentation made in the sand and the warmth of the sand and the welcoming hug of the earth. And the warm caress of the sun against our skin. Take these moments now to absorb that energy. These moments are for healing, for letting go, to release, unwind, yet also to refresh, to renew, revitalize, to be born again. With fresh energy. I'm going to leave you in silence for a few minutes, and then I'll bring you out to your relaxation. Remain still in your still point. Yet completely aware, as though you're hovering nearby, observing yourself. As though you are rediscovering your body, fascinated with it. Just bring a tiny bit of movement, almost imperceptible, into the tips of your toes and your fingers. Like you're reawakening after a long, deep sleep. Taking control of your breath, just gently observing first the rising and falling, becoming a bit more involved with the drawing in and moving out of the air. If you imagine a tiny pebble being dropped into a pool of water, makes this little ripple. And that ripple is the movement, first in your fingers and toes, and that gentle ripple may begin to spread. Includes the hands and the feet. The volume of air is increasing a bit, entering and moving from the body. The movement of your breath becomes larger, the rising of the chest and the falling of the chest. The ripple of movement moves further from the feet and hands into the legs and the arms. Maybe you just start to wriggle around a little bit, rediscovering the wonder of this body of ours. Take a really big inhale and raise your arms up and stretch. And then relax. Doesn't matter what shape you're in, just once again, bring those knees up to your chest and give yourself one of those big loving hugs. It's like that loved one you haven't seen in a long time, but it's for yourself. Hugging, loving, comforting. Begin to roll gently side to side. Just slowly until you reach a tipping point that you roll over onto one side. It doesn't matter which one. And at that moment, after you tip over, you release your knees and you relax and you sink. Just like a cat in the sun, letting go. And find the path of least resistance to come up to sitting again, whatever way you can come up. And now you should feel like you're reborn. A new body, refreshed, renewed, revitalized. And honestly, rather than doing a lot of talking right now, I think what I'd rather do is just let you all hold on to that nice vibe. My gift to you, a gift of relaxation as an expression of my love and appreciation, an expression of love and appreciation to our parents, our families, our mothers, and our fathers. And every day when we wake up, it's a new birth. It really is a birthday every day. We should take this opportunity to be grateful for what we have, take what love we can, shine it out, spread it around the world, and do the best we can to make the world just a little better place. Thank you. Love, respect to you all. Take good care of yourself and those around you. Thank you.